It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hi there, this is You Don't Know Jack, and I'm Schmitty, and I am here all for you, just for you, because apparently you couldn't find anybody else to hang out with. Listen, since it's just the two of us, would you mind scratching my back? I got a spot right in the middle. I can't get it. You don't care.
One.
Coming at you. You're soaking in it. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. So, word around the studio here is that this is our fluids episode, and, well, I can't think of a better way to start out than asking about a fluid that's close to everyone's heart, or some other organ. If you pee into the Colorado River while you're standing in the Rocky Mountains, who will get to swim in your urine first? The fish in the Pacific Ocean, the fish in the Gulf of California, the fish in the Gulf of Mexico, or the fish in the Atlantic Ocean? I'm sorry, you'll have to be a little less specific. For the curious, here's the right answer. Just as you empty your mighty waters into the Colorado River, the Colorado empties its mighty waters into the Gulf of California. And what the hell, with 1 million tons of illegally dumped chemicals and sewage in there, the fish won't even taste your pee.
Two.
Up next, want to see my creek? $1,000 at stake on this one. Ready? Catch this. Say a creek in Battle Creek, Michigan honors the city's most famous product because it's the perfect fluid to go with Battle Creek's claim to fame. With what would the creek be filled? Motor oil, chocolate syrup, milk, or tonic? Lovely Battle Creek, Michigan, which is nowhere near the Colorado River, I'd like to point out, is the home and birthplace of the Kellogg Cereal Company. And the good thing is the fish in the creek stay crispy.
Three.
Here's a little something I call rum for your life. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. One question coming right up. Which of these questions could not be answered with the phrase, a bottle of rum? What is Bermuda's largest export? What comes after yo-ho-ho and? With what can you spike a watermelon? Or what's an anagram for me a floor butt? Bermuda's largest export is not a bottle of rum. Any intelligent person knows that Bermuda's largest export is those funky little shorts.
Four.
The category is jolly, fruit-flavored, and out for justice. You get it right, you get $2K. Kool-Aid, the drink of the gods brought to man. See if you can figure out this analogy. Kool-Aid Man is to suburban homes as Samson is to the temple at Gaza, Lot is to Sodom and Gomorrah, Jesus is to the manger in Bethlehem, or the 4 horsemen are to the apocalypse. This is going to end in tears. Why didn't you pick this one? Just like Mr. Kool-Aid destroys those suburban homes through brute strength, Samson lay waste to the temple at Gaza. Yeah, you know, it's funny how when a biblical guy tears down a building, everybody dies. But when a giant talking juice picture does it, it's fun for the whole family. Hey, how about that? It's a when did happen. Okie doke, here's how you do it. I show you a big ol' event like this one. Then I list off 7 other events, like this one. All you have to do is tell me whether each one happened before man first walked on the moon, after the moonwalk, or if it never happened at all. When the correct answer is lit, buzz in and get $1,000. But please watch yourself, because every time you buzz in on a wrong answer, I'm taking away $1,000. All right, it's go time. The category for your when did happen is the stupid tastes different out here. Okay, everybody knows that Beverly Hillbillies song, right? Well, you better, because I need you to take a look at this line from that song. Up through the ground came a bubblin' crude. Now, does this line occur before the bubblin' crude line, after it, or does it never appear in the song at all? see what we've done. Yeah, well, that was fair to middling. Let's take a gander at your overall score. All right, then, let's get back to the game.
6.
This category is Let's Play Doctor, hyped up on caffeine. $3,000 for this one. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. Considering who or what officially claims the name Dr. Pepper for a week each summer, which of the following really would like to be a Pepper too? A disc jockey in Des Plaines, Iowa, Dr. Jack Kevorkian, a school in New York City, or the town of Dublin, Texas? Every year, the second week of June, my close personal friends in Dublin, Texas, howdy folks, change their town's name to Dr. Pepper. Apparently, the name Bottle of Rum was already taken.
7.
The category's going to be a whole lot of Pavlovin'. I'm going to make this one $1,000. Okay, so this guy Pavlov got his dogs to slobber every time they heard a bell, right? Genius. But tell me this. Suppose Pavlov's dogs got loose because you wouldn't hear a bell there. At which of the following locations should you be safe from dog slobber? Liberty Bell Pavilion, St. Peter's, Houses of Parliament, or Notre Dame?
Damn that bloody Big Ben!
What do you say we check out the right answer? You can't ring the Liberty Bell because of that big crack. No bell ringing, no dog slobber. Unfortunately, and not many people know about this, Pavlov also trained his dogs to pee whenever they see out-of-work actors dressed like Ben Franklin.
8.
I'm calling this one a bar where everybody knows your financial status. How does $2,000 sound? Ah, cheers. Makes me feel all warm inside just thinking about it. Hey, do you remember how Norm worked days as an accountant? Oh man, drunk accountants. Yes! Suppose Norm examined Cheers' liquid assets. What would he find? A nice cold beer, the cash in the register, the building the bar is in, or Woody and Carla. Liquid assets are defined as either cash or those things that can be most quickly turned into cash. Like selling Cliff into slavery, that kind of thing.
9.
This one's called All Natural Artificial Coloring. $2,000 for correct answer. Ready? Here's the question. Suppose you buy a new thirst-quenching sports drink called Super Cool Liquid. Which of the following will you be sucking down for your super cool refreshment? Wisps of carbon monoxide, chunks of comet, shards of glass, or pieces of flesh? The Poindexters call it Super Cooled Liquid. You and me, we call it glass. And after you guzzle a whole quart of that stuff down, the trip to the bathroom will be anything but relief.
10.
Coming at you. Don't follow the bouncing ball. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Okay, see if you can fill in the missing link in this automotive sequence. Ball bounces out in street. Foot pushes brake pedal. Blank. Hydraulic brake hits wheel. Car stops. Is it fluid pushes brake, fluid freezes brake, fluid ignites brake, or fluid inflates brake? Hydraulic systems work through pressure. The pedal forces the liquid through the tubes to press the brakes against the wheels. But of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the hot, caffeinated fluid that spilled all over your lap as a result of slamming on the brakes.
11.
Up next, I laughed till I puked. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Here's the question. Say Ben Stiller used his own resources for the hair gel scene in There's Something About Mary. If Ben supplied a tablespoon each take, how many takes until he produced a cup? 4, 8, 16, or 64? 16 tablespoons make a cup, so Ben would have to film that scene 16 times before he had a lovin' cupful. And I can guarantee you that's one scene where an actor wouldn't have to ask, what's my motivation? All right, sit up straight. It's time for a coinky-dink. Okay, come closer. I'll show you how this thing works. You're going to see a bunch of different pairs that are somehow related. And I'm going to give you a bunch of items that may or may not connect the two. Slap that buzzer when you think the item correctly joins the two. Every correct answer will get you $1,000. Just don't be slapping that buzzer all willy-nilly. You're going down 1,000 for every wrong answer. At the end, I'm going to give you a shot at some extra bonus cash. Keeping an eye on all the correct answers is going to give you a leg up in the bonus round. Your coinkydink is called Lick It Up. All right, let's dive in. Back in the saddle, Audrey and movie critic Siskel. What do they got in common? Where white collars work and what politicians run for. Unclean and Eastwood's Blank Harry. Metal band Blankhead and Fonzie rides a blank cycle. Peter Bread and indirect executive veto. Tilt a blank and square dance move. Section of a train and My Mother the Blank. All right, let's take a shot at the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all types of pools? That's it. Types of pools, yeah. Hey, last one in is a rotten egg. That's a solid score, but it couldn't hurt to add that bonus. Hey, player one, you got the bonus too. I'd pat you on the back, but I don't want to catch anything. Let's move on.
13.
Here's a little something I call, do you know where that coffee cup has been? Get this one right, you get $1,000. All right, give me your best shot. If your automatic drip coffee maker starts producing coffee flavored with the drip, what will you most likely be drinking to get your day started? Influenza espresso, leprosy latte, decaffeinated dysentery, or gonorrhea cappuccino? The drip is a more intimate name for gonorrhea. And that coffee is painful. But the worst part is telling everyone you've ever had coffee with before.
14.
The category is Why Mothers Shouldn't Assemble. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. Okay, you know that old children's rhyme, my mother punched your mother right in the nose. What color was the blood, right? Okay, well then listen to this. My mother and the Queen Mother of England were hanging up clothes. My mother punched the Queen Mother right in the nose. Proverbially speaking, what color was the blood? Blue, yellow, red, or green? You know the old saying, those royals and aristocrats have blue blood. The clincher comes when my American mother starts bleeding too, and the white sheet they're hanging up slowly begins to take the form of the American flag. Ha! America wins again!
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing $2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue.
It's not just a beverage, it's a way of life. Or in your case, a waste of life. I'm kidding. Have fun. job, my friend. You're like some kind of maniac. Let's take a look at your final score. That's the game. Wow, that was an exciting game. It was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left. Now look to your right. Now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Welcome to our scoreboard, and your name, please. I am still waiting. Please enter a name before I choose one for you. Have it your way. I will provide you with the name Numbskull. If you are not averse to playing
I'm
again,
Steele
please
Dakota,
tell me,
President
and I
of the
will
National
arrange
Gun
another
Association,
game.
and I'm here to tell you about yet another reason why you need to protect your right to bear arms. Consider this all too familiar scenario.
Come here, Fluffy. Yeah, nice kitty. You're a good kitty cat. Hey, wait, Fluffy, where'd you get that AK-47? Huh? Hey, don't be crazy. Hey, put that down. Wait.
Whether it's a dangerous home invader or a heavily armed house cat, America, protect your rights and protect yourself.
Mr. Johnson's magic powder will make you invisible.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay.
All right, look in the mirror.
It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but close your eyes now.
Oh my God, it's a miracle. I can't see myself. This stuff really works.
Mr. Johnson's magic powder. This stuff really works.
Who is that? Where's that voice coming from? A little help here?
Everybody in clown shoes.
And now, the St. Joseph's Historically Inaccurate Boys Choir.
Oh, Genghis Khan was a merry old man, and a very hairy man was he. He invaded Alaska from the north and taught penguins how to speak Chinese. Oh, after the battle he was quite hungry, so he went to a KFC, where he ordered coleslaw, mashed potatoes, and chicken de rotisserie.
Are you tired of Italian waiters always pushing the veal?
I'll take the spaghetti.
You should have tried the veal bazaar!
Spaghetti.
Veal!
Spaghetti!
Veal! Well, worry no longer. Thanks to the new book, 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal. This handy restaurant companion lists over 1,000 excuses to use when you don't want to order veal. Just listen.
I can't eat veal because I'm from Scandinavia.
I'd order the veal, but it causes my limbs to fall off.
Or come dressed as a calf and try the excuse.
How dare you? I'm not a cannibal.
So order 1001 Excuses Not to Order the Veal and have a pleasant veal-free meal the next time you dine out.
Welcome to VH1's Behind the Song. This week, Black Sabbath.
All right, Iron Man intro auditions, take one.
All right, just go ahead whenever you're ready.
I am Iron Man.
Again, please?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, thanks. Next.
Hi, I'm Iron Man.
All right, thanks. Next.
I am Iron Man.
Next.
I am Iron Man.
Thank you.
I'm Iron Man. Yeah, that's it. Iron Man.
We'll call you.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Iron.
Next.
Hi, Wait.
Next.
Hello.
And so it went to the wee hours of the evening.
That's it, man. We're out of people.
I don't know. Maybe we should go instrumental on the beginning. Excuse me. I'm from the cleaners. I've got your ironing, man.
Wait a minute.
Tune in next week for another episode of VH1's Behind the Song.
Wow.